And I'm not here to entertain you either.
You really gave people. I tell you just want to watch.
What do you want?
Entertain you they craze.
What a night. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Salom, and if this is your first time watching my YouTube video, please press the subscribe button and the bell by it so you get a notification every time you come across my video. So today I'm in a hurry. I have so many clips to show you. I have so many things to say, but then I'll try to keep it as short as possible because it's very late right now. So we were all looking forward to our first night after the party, like the games that they were going to play. And guys, it just ended like this. Someone would ask why, because I feel like some people decided to go and sleep early because they felt like, oh, they're not even going to do any dares or the game wasn't going to be fun. Let's just go straight into it. So Sultex dares Temi to go to the guy that she likes. At that time, for me, I personally didn't hear everything she was supposed to do. So apparently she was supposed to go to the guy that she likes and then act like she's giving him head, and she wasn't comfortable with that. So she took her blanket and her pillow and said she's going to bed, like that's it. Because the punishment when they started the game was, if you can't do your dare, you'd go and sleep. That was the agreement. So she went upstairs, but then obviously like she still wanted to hear like the game or whatever that they were doing. So when she came back, she was like, oh, like they were asking her if she was ready to play the game again, and then I think she was asking them to change the day. So Chim's song was like, okay, house, listen, or was it Gerard? Yeah, Gerard was the game master. So he was like, listen to the day properly, guys, and then the house should judge if they should change the day or not. And then from there the camera just went upstairs to the bedroom, and then they were showing us nature, and then I've forgotten what else was doing in the bedroom. So they go on a break. After that they came back from the break, and then it's Temi versus Mercedes. Screaming at each other. And then she was like, okay, he can't force me to do the day, da 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 da. She sits down, and then she's like, why is Martin looking like speaking in her way or something like that?
Okay, moving your mouth in my direction. So I was thinking that you're talking to me. Okay, cool.
And then they start going at it as well. And at that point, I'm like, all this because of a day? Genuinely, that's just how I felt. So she goes upstairs because like the game is over at this point. Everybody's going up. So she goes up as well, and then she's like, everybody's getting to kiss, but when it gets to my turn, they're telling me to act like I'm giving head.
Everyone's at a kissing, and what do I need to do? Come and pretend I'm giving a guy head.
So I was like, oh, okay. And to be fair, not everybody's going to be comfortable with that. Some people might say, oh, you know, it's a dare game, you should be expecting anything. Sorry if I keep looking away. I keep looking at the screen to see if there's something happening. So when she went on the bed, Martin said something like, in your life, don't talk to me or something out inside the clip.
Full life, for your full life.
For my full life what?
I'm not follow you talk, follow me talk, for your full life.
For my full life what?
And then she walks up to him. At that point, Yusuf is like, he has nothing else to say to her. So she walks up to Martin, they do the exchange, she goes back out, and then at that point, Mercedes, Godessa, they're screaming. Godessa is talking about how would a child call them a bunch of idiots.
A bunch of who? Who's a bunch of idiots?
Mercedes is like, why is she acting like a saint? Is she trying to say she hasn't done that before?
Not giving for a freaking blowjob before.
I know that
She probably a saint, or what is that too?
And all that. I saw someone else go to the bedroom to say something, but at this point, the information is just too much. Long story short, Temi comes back down. She's talking to Araga. Araga is trying to make her understand that, see, you called the house a bunch of idiots. You shouldn't have said that. The game is also ruined because of you. You need to apologize to the house. Then Sheba comes, also tells Temi her mind.
I'm not
here to entertain fucking Temi. I'm not here to entertain you.
She goes away, And then I think, so Temi was still talking to Araga, and then Martins comes over, and then that's when there's also another exchange between them.
I want you to apologize. I want you to
Hello,
apologize.
before you
Fucking stupid.
Are you talking to you?
Temi ends up calling him an illiterate. He also gets in her face. Big Brother ends up calling him to the diary room.
Are you deaf?
Big Brother Martins reports to the diary room.
And he leaves. So Barry tries to talk to Temi, like to calm her down and everything. Then Sultex, I can't remember all the people, but I know Sultex came over, and then she didn't want to talk to him at the time because I think he gave her the dare. So Sultex is talking to her with a bunch of other people. Then I see Araga coming down the stairs, and then Araga comes over to Sultex too, and then now it's Sultex versus Araga. That also nearly blew. That also nearly became something else.
No, I'm not.
You were doing that. Are you mad?
Telling me to apologize.
What you want to do?
I feel blowing for eye.
I dare you. I fucking dare you, bro.
Honestly, I don't see how this thing became such a big issue. So they separate them. Araga comes back to Temi now in the living room, and then he's like, all this is happening because I was just trying to tell you to apologize to the house. And then now he's trying to say I'm taking your side and all that. Then Goddessa comes down the stairs and is like, my younger sibling is blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna accept your forgiveness. She was like, till I accept your forgiveness, don't speak to me in this house. And then Temi's like, fine.
Until I accept your fucking forgiveness, do not speak to me in this house. That's fine.
So that clip has a lot of mixed reactions. Like, some people are on Goddess's side, like, why would she call you guys a bunch of idiots? And then some are also on Temi's side, like, why would she get in her face? Everybody's already on her, you know. Then that happens. Araga ends up going to the room to Goddessa, and then Goddessa is like, do you realize that you've raised your voice, like, in this conversation, like, you've raised your voice at me, but then you didn't raise your voice at her in your conversation with her. Araga's like, I don't shout, and everyone else is shouting in her face. I wanted to be the one to, like, talk to her so that she'd see where we're coming from. Like, you don't expect me to also be shouting at her.
Why everybody shouting in our face? It doesn't make sense. Fine, yeah, shouting in our face, but you need somebody else to talk sense into her. Simple as ABC, not shouting in our face.
Anyway, that conversation, let's just move on from there. Then now we come back down. It's Temi. I can't remember who was talking to her at that point. But then I know Barry came to try to talk to her. She said she wasn't up for it. Oh, I think Aiko was talking to her. Then Barry came, and then she said no, she wasn't in the mood. So Barry went back upstairs to go and hang out with the rest of the house. Then Sheba and Cassie were trying to talk to her. But then that escalated as well. Cassie ended up telling her to shut up, when he was also offended that she was telling them to shut up and calling them idiots and everything.
Also your delivery as well, like I'm
Shut the
talking
fuck
as
up.
well.
You're the one that was
Shut
giving a
the
bad
fuck up.
delivery. Shut the fuck up, man. What are you saying? Man, shut the fuck up, man.
And then she's like, she understands. She's going to apologize before everything else happened after. So she's going to apologize tomorrow. But I think they're also trying to make her understand that they wanted to acknowledge that she's, like, essentially spoiled their fun and she's insulted them when they didn't do anything to her. But I really don't think anything is going to be resolved tonight. As at the time I started filming this, Chim Song was trying to talk to her as well, to try to see reason with him and then, like, the rest of the house that think like him. And to be honest, I don't know where it's going to go. At this point, I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to see it. And for me, my frustration is the fact that they could have just changed the day and the game could have just went on as normal. Or they could have told her to sit maybe one round out, something, give her another punishment or something. For me, it's the game. And I feel like right now, friendships are going to get ruined all because of one day. For me, it's not that deep. But then I think maybe because they are all in like one house, it's just a lot for all of them, which is understandable. But guys, what are your thoughts on everything? Whose side are you on? How do you think this is going to affect the house? Because I feel like some friendships dynamics are going to definitely change. But then I saw that, I think Nomi Plutopia, I think they came to her with Chimsom just before I started filming as well. And then some people are saying some people are going to get arises. Some are saying Temi is going to get arises, definitely, because she held her own against like anyone that came in her face. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all.